Hello everyone, welcome to the next video in the series of documentation SDCW related to crewing and seafarers. We have been seeing a lot of requirements coming from the SDCW, flag state documents, endorsements, etc. We have also seen the licenses which are required for seafarers of different ranks, and how does a COC look like, etc. etc. We have cleared quite some ground, but this is just a drop in the ocean. We have so many more things to cover. In this video, we will be covering something called the level of responsibility. Okay, this is different, where this is also part of the STCW convention, where this also mentions the levels of responsibility of seafarers on board. If you remember, we have seen the functions. What are the functions? Which is it applicable? Which rank? What function is applicable? And what are the regulations of the COCs? All those we have seen. And based on these functions, we have three various different the level of responsibility. So that's what we are going to see in this video. And thank you so much for being with me in this journey. I'm sure you will really benefit from the series of videos which I'm going to create. And I request you all to comment on this video if any other requirement is there or anything else you want to know. Because I have a standard structure of what I'm going to cover. If there is something which you need a deeper understanding or something like that, you can always comment, and I will surely put up a video on that. Thank you so much, and let's go into the video. As I was just telling you, STCW has the 7 functions which are divided into various duties which are to be done on the ship. Okay. In this video, we will be seeing the levels of responsibility. Even though the functions are defined, like navigation function is there, cargo function is there. That is the area of job which is to be done. Okay, but again, there can be different levels. Like for example, if you take a crewing company, there can be a MD, there can be a GM, there can be a superintendent, there can be a crew manager, there can be a crewing officer, there can be a crewing assistant. These are all the hierarchies which have. The whole office is doing that function, crewing function they are doing. Their whole responsibility. What is the responsibility of a crewing function, crewing office? To put people on board, sign them off, see their documentation, flag documentation, everything is the same. But there is a job description which is different from the crewing assistants to the MD. Or the director. So exactly same way, even though there is a function of navigation or cargo operation or ship operation, there is a certain level of responsibility which is divided between seniors and juniors. Okay, so here in office you can have multiple levels, and you can decide. Some company may not have so many hierarchy. There might be only few levels. In some companies it can be much more. So in the maritime industry on board the ship, you cannot have such loose requirements. So hence STCW defined. There are basically 3 levels which is defined. I think you would have already, who have been sailing on ships and having COCs, they might understand. But for office staff, there is a very new concept which you might not have heard before. Or seafarers who want a better knowledge, they will also not be very clear, who have just joined sea. Okay, first one is the management level. Okay, so there are 3 basically levels, what I told you: management level, operation level, and the support level. Management level, they manage the show. So basically they are in charge kind of with their department or the function, etc. So I think you would have understood which ranks I'm talking about. That is the management team on board. Management team is called the SMT, shipboard management team. Okay, this who is part of the shipboard management team? It is basically the top 4. Okay, who are the top 4? Master, chief officer, chief engineer, and the second engineer. These 4 ranks are coming under the management level. Okay, so can a second officer have management level COC? Very much. We can have a second officer with master COC. We can have a third engineer with chief engineer COC, because the second officer, third engineer do not come under the management level. They are in the next level, but they can have the certificate of competency to sail as a master, to sail as a chief engineer. But it all depends on what rank they are posted on board. Okay, even though the certification is based on the levels and he is certified, he is found competent to do the job, but the rank he is agreed to come on board will define his job responsibility. It is not that second officer is telling, "Mere paas, I have a master's license, so I will do master's job. So based on that, I will do the job on board." That doesn't happen. So even though you have a master's license, you have joined as a second officer, so you will do second officer's job. Okay, so that is the second level. As I told you, what are the ranks? That is the senior officers. Is master, chief officer, chief engineer, second. In between, is there any rank, like additional master, additional chief officer, additional chief engineer? All those things, if they are not considered this, there are some companies who give additional chief officer. He is basically a second officer. In that case, he will come under the operation level. Okay, because he is doing the second officer's duty. Okay. Similarly, you have additional second engineer. There are some companies which have second assistant engineer, first assistant engineer. Okay, first assistant engineer is basically second engineer. So those people will also come under the management level. So these four ranks are the basic. So whatever you want to call these four ranks, whatever with name you want to call these four ranks, all those ranks will be coming under the management level. These are all as per the STCW, and they can have many ways of calling this. There are other ways of calling these four ranks. So these are the four ranks which are coming at the management level. Second one is the operation level. This is the second level or second stage. First is the topmost, then middle, then the bottom. So middle, who are all coming? Basically on the deck side it will be second officer and third officer. Engine side it will be third engineer and fourth engineer. And engine side we also have this electrical officer who comes under this. There are other ranks, gas engineer. Gas engineer also comes under the operation level. So all the junior officers, all the officers apart, you can tell that way, all the officers except the management level officers are all operation level officers. Because officers, there is no support level. Okay, so if he is an officer, then he should be either in management level or in the operation level. Okay, so if we can define operation level like this, that if he is not the part of the management level, he is an operation level officer. Okay, only these four ranks will be considered management, then all other ranks are considered the operation level. Junior officer, second officer, third engineer, fourth engineer, ETO, gas engineer, all these ranks will be considered operation level. Okay, again, there are some courses. This we are talking about licenses. Courses we have also operation level, management level, support level courses. So that also we will cover in a separate video. So coming back to this levels of responsibility, next level is the support level. So basically management level heads the function, operation level does the operation of the function, support level supports the operation level and the management level stuff. Okay, this is the arrangement what has been made. Okay, management level has the overall view of that function. For example, you have the navigation function, management level, master, chief officer have the overall function responsibility. Operation level, what are the operations required for doing that function very well? That is given to the operation level officer. Then the support level supports these two levels in performing that function satisfactorily. Okay, support level is basically, you would have known by now, all ratings. Sorry. So all ratings come under the support level. Okay, so these are the main three levels of responsibility as per the STCW convention. Where did we see this? Where did it come from? How is it going to be useful for the office staff? In the certificate of competency. Okay, you can see what level each function they have there. For example, there are some ranks who is second engineer. there will be mentioned, there are some COCs where it will be mentioned second engineer, but level it will be written operation. Okay, that actually means that is second assistant engineer in the COC. Usually I have seen that in Panama COCs where they written second engineer, but it will be operation level. Then it becomes a confusion, so then in that case you cannot put him as a second engineer on board ship. So if he is a second engineer, the level should be management level. Okay, so this is very, very important when again checking the COCs. I had shown you in the earlier video where you have the designation mentioned, you have the functions mentioned, and you have the levels at which the functions are applicable to that seafarer mentioned in the certificate of competency. So this comes very, very handy that time, that when you're checking, you will exactly know whether we can put him as a second engineer, or we can put him only as third engineer. Okay, and what the operation level, again you have junior officers, second officer, third officer. Again, it can be called so many things. There are so many different ranks in the junior officers also. So that's very simple explanation what I told. If he is not a management level, then he is a operation level, because the officers don't have the support level. They are not, they don't become part of the support level. Either they can be operation level or they will be management level. Okay, that's it in this video. I think I have explained it as much as possible from my side. If you have any doubts, any clarifications, please do comment and I will surely reply to you. And this I am recording on the 31st. I am actually going out in the evening, so I just thought I will finish the video in the daytime so that I can put the video. Maybe I will come late home, and any which case after 9 there is a there is a lockdown, and here so we'll have to come back before that. So I don't want to put that video very late. I have to do editing also after this, so I just thought I'll finish the video and then go out. Yeah, thank you so much for viewing this video till end, and please do comment, and please ensure this video is shared. You will be having a lot of office staff and seafarers who would find this information very, very informative and knowledgeable. So please share it as much as possible. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Be safe. Wish you all a very, very happy New Year 2022.